Hey yo, still bills. What's the dish? Yeah, my niggas, man. I'm heading to go pick up my baby, man. It's my son's birthday. This boy's 12 years old, man. It's weird having a 12-year-old and a 17-year-old, and my daughter will be 7 in fucking June. Like, damn, nigga, I got three of these little niggas out here, man. And they getting old on the kid, man. So we gonna go out to Godfather's Pizza, and celebrate his birthday today with some of his friends from school. But P game, I want to get into some shit, man. I want to talk about this, man. And I keep hearing fights in America, right? Fights in America, fights in America, fights in America, man. He's trying to take fights out of America and take them over there to Saudi Arabia and leave us over here stranded, left holding the bag and yada yada yada. He trying to take all our big fights from us. I don't want to wake up at 10 in the morning and watch a fight that early. What about our fight parties? You dig? What about those are those are justifiable grievances or whatever, man. I ain't mad at that. I get it. You dig? I like having fight parties and shit. I like going to them as well, man. The homies throw a fight party, yo, I'm trying to go. Shit, nigga, that's a vibe right there, man. Niggas gonna have wings and nachos and all type of finger food and pop and juice. If you drink, they gonna have potion in there. You dig? If you blow, they gonna have big loud in rotation. I don't do either of the two. I don't drink. I don't smoke. But I get it. I understand it. You dig? I definitely get it. I understand it. But my thing is this: when you start to have, when you start to be pretentious, towards a certain individual, man, you really start to, you don't you because you already have a preconceived notion of what of what their intentions are. You can't see what's right in front of you. So while y'all are talking about fights being, taken over to Saudi Arabia, all of our big fights going over there. If it stays to Saudi Arabia, y'all have completely forgotten the fact that we have a big fight in Madison Square, or not Madison Square, but Times Square in New York City between a triple header, bro. You, oh my God, Ryan versus Rolly, Devin versus Jose, and fucking Teofimo versus Arnold, man. Bro, like this shit just dawned on me, like damn, y'all niggas is really that stupid. You dig? Anytime, like y'all, it's shit crazy, man. Like, cause y'all are so, acclimated to the confusion of here in America and just the toxicity and just the goofy shit that plays the American boxing scene. Y'all are so prone to that y'all will reject the remedy, and I can't understand it for the life of me. I can't understand it for the life of me. Bud and Canelo are fighting in Vegas in September. If this dude can get past William Skull, I don't. I be wanting to know where y'all niggas minds is at, bro. Because this shit is like it's like that. Y'all niggas y'all have no issue with existing in the psyop, man. Y'all cool with that. I don't know who that is. Somebody calling me. I don't know who that is. But y'all a okay with that, man. Y'all a okay with being in the psyop. Y'all a okay with with existing in just oblivion. You don't give a fuck how fucked up. You don't give a fuck how fucked up and dysfunctional some shit is. As long as when y'all are all ready to remedy it, that's when the shit will be remedied, man. And it's like, no, Brody, no. You think a cancer patient wants to go through chemo when they ready to go through chemo? The type of stress they gonna put in their body that you just the hurt, the aggravation, the pain, all that shit, they not ready to go through. Nobody is ready to go through that shit. I'll put that shit off until next year. You may not be in this realm of existence by next year. So if someone is in a position to remedy the wrongdoing that America has done to the sport of boxing, why wouldn't you salute that man for that shit? This shit is dumb. Niggas is stupid, bro. Like I can't understand it for the life of me. Y'all got this Y'all are so combative with Turkey for just wanting to make proper fight. Now, and I'm not about to sit here and say that this dude is perfect. I'm not about to say that. Why? Because no man is perfect. No man is perfect, but you can't deny what the dude is doing for the sport, and he is doing a service for the sport. America has done a disservice for the sport of boxing. We just got to be real. Cold Wars, divisions that are heavily populated by other, other nationalities, other nation states. Look at how y'all treat them. Look at how y'all sit there and denigrate them. There's people who would argue you down that Inouye shouldn't be on the pound for pound list because nobody knows the fighters in the divisions that he campaigns in. Junto Nakatani, all of his contributions, they get swept up under the rug. They'll put Bam on there because Bam is a Mexican American. He's Chicano. They won't put Kenshiro on there. They won't put Collazo on there. They won't put these dudes on no pound for pound list after they've gone undisputed, after they went through 2 and 3 different divisions and got belts in those divisions. They won't do that. They won't do that. Why? Because it's not a face that you are familiar with, and it's not the face. It's not a division that we populate as far as Americans go. You know how fucked up that is. You know how fucked up that is. As if boxing just pertains to the American audience, man. I even heard Bob Arum and Oscar De La Hoya, man. Just this is the biggest audience. It's based on what American fighter can pack out 100K, 90K in an arena in America? Only fighter who's done that in recent history is Canelo, and he's not even American. What are we doing? Niggas is cool with the cancer as long as they can provide the remedy for that cancer. You not, bro. You can't. You are unable. Y'all can't get out of y'all own way to make shit happen. It took a foreigner to come over here to make for Bob Arum and fucking Al Heyman to say fuck it, let's work together, and that was really the doing of Al Heyman. Why does it take these extremities for y'all to come to the conclusion that yo, man, we got to do right by the greater good of the sport? I don't get it. I don't get it. So now you get Turkey. Eddie Hearn wasn't enough. Now you get Turkey to come over here and give these motherfuckers they're giving boxing an adrenaline shot, which is a beautiful thing. My dude, what is you doing? It's time for you to get over. They're giving boxing an adrenaline shot. And instead of being receptive to it, look at the pushback that y'all are giving this dude. Because y'all don't want a lot of these fights to take place. Y'all will call it bowing down. Since when is making good fights bowing down? It just don't make sense to me, man. Do you want a payday or not? Do you want to be compensated for doing what it is that you do? Is that not what we want? Is that not what you as a fighter want? You can sit here and tell me and everybody else you're content with fighting for $2-3 million when you can go over here and get a quick, clear 7 figures with Turkey. Or if you don't, no, 8 figures, my fault. Even if you don't clear $10 million, let's say you get 7 and 8, that's way more than what you get over here normally. So why would you, I just don't get why you would be so opposed to wanting to increase your financial state. Damn, who is this chocolate thing right here? Damn. It don't make sense, man. That's the point. And y'all are so, y'all are just so far gone in y'all mindset when it comes to this dude that y'all will ignore what's actually taking place up here. Because as everybody has stated, he's still the objective is world boxing, to put boxing back on the, in the face of a global audience. America is a part of the global audience, dog. So they're not trying to take every fight possible to over there to Saudi. They're still throwing shows in the UK. Now, granted, in the process of them doing that, they are trying to build up their their not financial, but their entertainment over, their entertainment outlets over there. They're trying to build a boxing base over there. I don't see nothing wrong with that. You want to do that. You want your city, your state, your country to thrive as well. You want tourists to be brought to your city That's more money coming into the economy. That boosts the economy. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And not to mention, he's footing the bill. Play ball. Play ball. Y'all niggas want to be diplomats and all that shit, man. And y'all only shooting yourselves in the foot. This turkey thing may not last forever, man, but strike while the iron is hot, man. And I don't get how, in America, y'all have gotten to that point where y'all will disregard the iron being hot. You dig? Y'all look for a reason for it. Nah, man, now ain't the time. We got marinating it. You dig? That's the biggest thing with, that plagues American boxing. We got to let this shit marinate. Let it marinate. Y'all dudes is a trip, man. It's just the dumbest shit in the world. So, all in all, the dude ain't looking to take boxing completely away from America. He's trying to spread the wealth. You dig? Like, you dig? Just why do everybody shouldn't just have to come to America? Why can't I go over there and get money in Australia or Asia, Africa? Why can't I do that? Australia, why can't I go over there, Europe, and why? You dudes is goofballs, man. So the dude ain't trying to take boxing out, completely out of America. And you sound stupid saying that shit, considering that next month, literally a month from today, we're getting a fight in the middle of Times Square, New York City. Last time I checked, I was in America. Y'all niggas need to grow up, man. It's stupid. We getting Bud and Canelo in September, bro, in Vegas. Last time I checked, I was in America. It's just so childish, man, and juvenile how you dudes think. It makes no sense, man. It makes no sense. Y'all have to get comfortable with the notion that America is no longer the only game in town. And we got ourselves to blame for that. Stop hyping these promoters and start holding their feet to the fire, because it's because of them why we're in the position that we're in. Simple as that, man. That's the long and short of it, man. So I'm hoping Ryan gets his I'm not. I hope Ryan wins that fight so Devin can avenge the loss on behalf of us, if Devin is able to get past Jose Ramirez. And I'm hoping Arnold Barboza takes that belt off of Teofimo Lopez, and I think he will. So that's a dope card right there. Mine is Rolly. The first, the other fights besides that main event those are competitive bouts. That whole weekend is about to be lit. Canelo on Saturday, and then Inoue on fucking Sunday. Man, please, that's a vibe right there. So Turkey ain't trying to take boxing out of America. America is still the epicenter of culture, and people still, they strive to be like the Americans. Get y'all head out y'all ass, man. I'm out of yo. Deuces.